Tibialis. Michelle, we're stretch for strength, and just wanted to show you today some of the couple of exercises just for the lower leg, the tibialis, and how important it is. I have been teaching PE for 35 years, and I did not even know the benefits of this muscle, but as I researched it and got into it, this is a very important muscle that is overlooked, because as athletes or just everyday people that we're not doctors, so we just talk about the calf and the shin, and yes, the calf muscle gives you strength, but the muscles in the front, which are part of the shin, help relieve shin splints. And I ran with shin splints my entire life as an athlete, and very painful, and had I known this, I probably would have been a better runner. But I want to keep you from having this problem, and so I'm going to show you 2 stretches today on this, and we'll start out over here on the wall. So come on, let's see what I can teach you. So we're over here, just a reminder, if you don't know all the names of the muscles or the ones that I'm specifically going over, sometimes I forget as well. And I will put them in my link. I'll put them on the website, and you can go in there and look at them and make sure you understand what muscles we're talking about. But the muscles we're going to do today are in the tibialis, that are in the lower leg. We have the tibialis anterior and the tibialis posterior, which they kind of sit on top of each other, but they do have different functions. So this is one that you can do that will help strengthen your calf muscles here. And you need to try to do 3 sets of 12. But if you'll just do what I'm doing, so you're gonna get comfortable on the wall here, and you're going to just come up on your heels and hold it, and then go down. So you're gonna come up, that would be 2, come up. And the most important thing is to not get in a hurry. We're working on form. We're going slow. We want to work on toneness. We're not trying to build bulky muscles. We just want to be consistent and tone these muscles up. But this does help with the muscle in the front of the leg, the front of the shin. And I do know when I did this, it really helped increase the cramps, and I was able to perform longer and do more without getting tired. So it's just a simple here, raise up your toes and back down. The closer you are to the wall, the easier it is. This might be where you need to start, especially if you're a beginner. So you're just gonna come up this way. Now, sometimes I kick my shoes off because the heel gets in my way, but as I get stronger, I'm able to do it better with my shoes on. So you move in, the further out you go, the harder it is, and that's going to build up more strength and resistance. So that's one stretch that will help build up your shins. Another one is a simple flex toe, the toe flex. Okay, so that one you can sit down on the floor, and it's just as simple. You're going to have your feet up, you're going to point and bring in. You want to do it enough where you feel it pulling. You come in and you should feel it pulling back here in the calf muscle. So you want to bring your toes in, which is called dorsiflexion, towards you, and point. And then bring it in. You can't take your shoes off. This is your exercise routine. Get comfortable, do what works for you. I usually kick my shoes off. I'm doing this at home when I'm sitting on the floor watching a TV show or something. I can sit there and do this all day. Point, bring it in. Point, bring it in. The most important thing is you're not in pain. Like I've said from the beginning, not everybody's on the same level. You want to make sure that you're doing what works for you. And so you can again do 3 sets of 12 with this. Point, bring it in. Like I said, you want to feel that tension in here, but not enough where you're hurting. You just want to put some resistance on there so that when you're doing this, we want to benefit from what we're doing. I don't want to sit here and do this and then get up and go, oh, I don't feel like I did anything. So when you're doing these 2 type of exercises, they work the shin. Right here, you have the 2 muscles. They kind of sit behind each other. The bigger muscle in the back works with the arch. Here it strengthens the arch. The smaller muscle, which is the anterior tibialis, does the shin splints. And so that just doing this works both sets of those muscles, which gives you strength and stability. It helps you if you walk, if you jog, even if you're just standing a lot. Doing these 2 stretches will strengthen your lower leg and help you have more strength, more endurance. Also helps you with the stability of just being able to, as you step, as you walk. It's very important to have that stability in your feet. And the other important thing is when you're doing this, it's all those little muscles that are up in the ankle and the feet that we don't know all their names, but we know they're there because as humans we focus on the shin, the calf, the glutes, the quadriceps, the hamstring. But our body has all these little muscles in there, and just doing these stretches brings the blood to those little muscles and it gets them activated, it gets them mobile. I was so excited when I found out about shin splints. I was like, oh, why didn't I know this when I was younger? But hey, better late than never. And I can keep you from having this pain and staying healthy, which is what my Stretch for Strength is about, is keeping you mobile, keeping you flexible and keeping you healthy. Heel stretch. And this one is for your quadriceps. What it does is build strength in the quadriceps, but more importantly also it is going to bring more mobility to your ankles. Just follow me down here. So in the ankle area, like I've said over and over, there's so many little muscles in here. I don't even know if they have names. They do, but gosh, there's so many. So this stretch that I'm fixing to do, the elevated heel, is simply to bring blood to the ankle bone and give it mobility. As you're doing this, you're also getting the benefit of strengthening up the quadricep. And doing it this way keeps you from putting strain on your knee joints. And as we get older, we want as less strain as we can get on our knees because we've been using them for a while. So that's what hopefully this will help you as you start this stretch routine with me and letting me help you stay healthy. Hopefully we'll have healthier joints. So this one is simply, you got to find an elevated area. I like to just use what's here in the gym. I've done this on the curb many times on my walks. I love walking outside, and I'll find an elevated spot and I just put my heels on here, and all you're doing is squatting. So I'm going to go down. Now I make sure I take my time. I go all the way down. I'm not like halfway in it. All the way down. I can feel my rear end. I can feel the heels on my shoes. So I'm down and then I'm up. And I do use my arms. So I'm down and then I'm back up. And I can definitely feel this in my quadriceps. So I'm going down. I'm letting it stretch out all these little muscles in my ankles here. I'm up. And then I'm back down. Don't forget to breathe as you're doing this. And guys, you know, I've been doing this for, like I said, 35 years. I was very active with my PE classes. I love what I do. I love PE, I love health. So I would get out there and I would do it with my kids. And a lot of times it got to where we would laugh about it because I might be last, but I would tell them, hey, I might be last, but I finished. So you're just down, up. Don't forget to breathe. Take your time, we're not in a hurry. If you start out doing 3, you start out doing 1, that's 1 more than you were doing to begin with. And so don't get down on yourself, you gotta start where you are. Up, down, down, up. I like to feel that little bounce. Kind of helps me get up a little bit. Cheating, I don't know, but it helps me do more. And so you can do 3 sets of 10 here. Till you work up till you maybe get 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15. But don't get in a hurry. You gotta do what works for you, because we're 2 different people. Nobody's the same. And what matters here is you get started and you don't give up, you be consistent. You don't have to know all the muscles. You don't have to know everything that's working inside your body here, but you just follow my routine and do what I'm doing. I'll make sure you get the information that you want, because again, like I said, it's about you and staying healthy and staying mobile. So thanks for joining me here. If you have any questions, hit me up. You can see my link in the bottom of the website here, bottom of the video here. See ya.